Pues, muy bien. Here, what we're gonna do is we're going to start with prerit of ser and ir. Hopefully, you guys can. Yes, I know that you can see. I'm gonna do this in English. So let's start. Okay, I'm gonna go slow. Acá tenemos el pretérito de ser y ir. The prerit of ser and ir. It's very simple. Eh, the only thing that we need to remember is that the spelling of ser and ir in the past tense in the preterite is the same spelling. We need to make sure that we know the context of the sentence in order to find out which verb or what verb we're using. For example, let's read this paragraph very quick together. In lesson 6, you learn how to form the preterite tense of regular AR, ER, and IR verbs. The following chart contains the preterite forms of ser and ir. Since these forms are irregular, you will need to memorize them. So first, don't forget, ser, which is to be, ser, is very completely different. The conjugation is completely different in the past tense. Yo fui. Also, ir, which means to go, the yo form is yo fui as well. If you remember the yo form, you can conjugate the rest of the pronouns, the verbs, by following the IR ending rule. Fui, tú fuiste, usted fue, nosotros fuimos, vosotros fuisteis, ustedes fueron. Fueron. Don't forget that I'm using just to practice the first pronoun here, but also usted, él, ella, fue. For ir is the same spelling, the same pronunciation. Now, let's take a look at the first paragraph here, the first rule. Since the preterite forms of ser and ir are identical, context clarifies which of the two verbs are being used. That's what I just mentioned a few seconds ago. Let's take a look at the first example. Él fue a comprar champú y jabón. Translation, he went to buy shampoo and soap. What is the verb that we're using, ser or ir? Of course, is ir, to go. He went. The context will tell you what verb we're using. Let's take a look at the other example. ¿Cómo fue la película anoche? How was the movie last night? Ser or ir? Ser, to be. How was the movie last night? The context will tell you. Bien, what verb we're using. Acá tenemos más ejemplos. ¿Cuándo fue la última vez que viste a Juan Carlos? ¿Cuándo? Sorry, this is not a question. Cuando fuimos a Mérida. That's the answer. So, one more time. ¿Cuándo fue la última vez que viste a Juan Carlos? ¿Cuándo fue? When was? ¿No? Cuando fuimos a Mérida. When we went to Mérida. In the first picture, this lady is using the verb cuando fue, which is to go. No, sorry, to be. When was the last time that you saw Juan Carlos? To be. And the answer is when we went to Mérida. In this case, the verb is to go. Ir, when we went to Mérida. Bien, so this is the explanation. Let's take a look at these. This is activities that you will do in the class, and here we have some more activities. When you see this video, please, but at this point you had already answered some questions. It's very simple. This is one of the easiest topics in grammar in this chapter. So, yeah, if there's questions, we'll see you guys in class. Gracias.